Yesterday, Rabbi Bressler mentioned in the 9th parak of the Megillah how we restored Hashem's glory, defeating Amalek, and what that meant and how we defeated Haman and the enemies that wanted to kill us. But I would like to focus on the second half of the 9th parak of the Megillah, and that is the redemption and how we celebrate that redemption. I will notice that in the process and the progress of the Megillah, there's actually stages to this redemption and to the celebration. They're victorious in step number 1. They won on the 14th, then on the 15th. Then Al Kain Osim, then they made it into a day of celebration. And then Vayichtov Mordechai, and then they decide to set this into place to establish it as a Yom Tov, and that's a much later stage that happens in the Megillah. But it's interesting to note that of all the celebrations we do in Purim, and all the things that the 9th parak talks about, the Mishloach Manos, the Matanos, the Avyonim, Ishla Re'ehu, it's all very physical. So the question is why? Why do we celebrate Purim in this way with mitzvot that seem to be very normal? So the first and most obvious reason is because the Megillah is normal. All the things that happen in the Megillah, so to speak, are normal. Only when we obviously take a step back, we can see how the stage was set, how Hashem was working behind the scenes. So therefore, we don't have something out of the ordinary. We don't have a matzah or a sukkah or a lulav, something unique and different, distinct. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this item, and it makes it special. Our celebration mirrors the celebration of the Megillah. And the Megillah, the victory, the salvation, and the Geula happens in this normal, so to speak, way. So the celebration we have is done in that way. And that's why we don't make brachos on many of these things. We don't make a bracha matanos le'avyonim, bishloach manos, because they're normal. I would do them anyway. I would invite you to my house. I would give you food. I would give tzedakah. So therefore, we don't make a bracha, but that's reason number 1. But the other reason that we celebrate Purim in this way is that the Jews in the Megillah unite over time. They begin as ish v'ish, and as Rav Lichtenstein points out, they go to eventually become le'chenos as kol haYehudim, a zman kihila. They joined together. The reason they were saved is because they understood that individually they did not stand a chance, but united together. United in tefillah, united in fasting, united in a sense of salvation being desired from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Then, when they did that, that's how they were saved. And it's fitting that therefore we celebrate Purim in a way in which we create this friendship and this reus among each other, in which we give Mishloach Manos to everyone that comes through our door, and we deliver Shalach Manos. We give Matanos to Avyonim to make sure that the entire community feels the Zman Kihila. And therefore it's fitting that, as we know, that at the end of the Megillah, we know Kimu Mashe Kiblu Kfar, the Jews re-accepted it. They re-accepted it in this understanding that when we come together, when we look back to how we were able to defeat Amalek, it's with that sense of Lech Kenos es Kol HaYehudim, to give them Mishloach Manos, the Matanas, the Avyonim, the Seuda, to have them come together to appreciate that uniqueness that we have, that when we're together, when we're united, nothing can stand in our way.